your CW Montgomery Sports with Roland Glimbine.
Hi, I'm Bill Sindwell in for Roland Glenbine. After a day off yesterday, the Auburn football team returned to practice field this morning. Jeremy Bateman with our Alabama First affiliate has this report from the Plains.
Jeremy, it's a beautiful day here in Auburn, Alabama. Actually, you know what? It's kind of wet, cold, rainy, dreary, not very nice. But the football team was practicing this morning, and while the weather doesn't deserve many compliments, according to head coach Gene Chizik, the players do.
Thought it was a good practice this morning, and again, we were in full pads and we were able to do some contact and get some more reps in there to evaluate guys. And of course, it'll be an ongoing process, but another good day to really look at starting with our offense and defensive lines. A lot of young players.
Vontae Stallworth, the Trevon Reeds, they can't afford to be hurt because that window closes for them. And they understand that because the freshmen, when they come in, they get those days to interview from the summer. When we're not out there, when Yox comes back and says, hey, this guy physically can do this or that, and then the number of special teams that they can help us on will carry over how much they'll be able to help us on offense.
One area with high expectations this upcoming season are the running back position. The core backs are no longer underclassmen and are expected to take big steps from last year.
They know the offense, they know the nuances, the ins and outs, and each of, in particular Ontario and Mike, they each have specific things that they need to work on because they both have to be, a back that's in the game first, second, and third down this year.
We'll hear more from the coaches and players throughout the week. The team returns to practice Wednesday morning.
Thank you, Jeremy. Well, in NASCAR, they ran the Auto Club 400 in Fontana, California. It's the only race of the season at the track. Sugar Ray Leonard was on hand to start the race, located just east of Los Angeles in Southern California. Kyle Busch led most of the way, but it's Jimmy Johnson taking the lead with 4 laps to go. But Johnson wouldn't be able to hold on to the lead. Kevin Harvick getting a nice and close with JJ, making him sweat a little bit. Harvick would take advantage of his position and pass him on the last lap to secure the win.
And we were able to really fire off there right off the bat up top. So we were able to keep pace with them for a few laps, and when they started racing side by side, we made up the ground, and Kyle started to get loose and drove around him, and then everything just worked out going into turn 3 and 4. So it's a good day for us.
Him being close certainly affected my car, but he did exactly what he needed to. So I was on the loose side, and if I was in his shoes, I would have done the same thing. I mean, the closer you can get to the car in front of you when they're loose, the harder it is for that guy to use the power.
Are made of.
You can catch the Goodies 500 from Martinsville, Virginia next Sunday.